here is framing my face. Armpit, hip. Circle, circle, circle. This arm comes across. If this arm doesn't come through, there's other stuff to do that we're going to be doing later in the week, but let's say the arm comes through. So now I'm smashing him with my right hip, which means he's going to want to roll that way if he rolls. And I'm going to grab his collar underneath like this. Okay? Now I'm going to shift my weight out. Thumb in grip. And as I move off to the side, I whip my elbow over, elbow to the mat, and then stop.
BJJ for breakfast.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for supporting the channel. If you like what you're seeing and you want more content, think about joining the BJJ for Breakfast membership for just $4.99 a month. You get exclusive member-only content, and it'll give you a deeper understanding of each of the videos that I post each week. Take your skills to the next level. Thank you.
So, north-south, yeah? So we get to the north-south position, either like in a scramble, we end up in north-south, or oftentimes you end up in north-south from side control. He'll put his arm maybe to this side of your head and come around this way. Or if his arm stays here, maybe he's pushing you and framing you, feel like you're losing the position, you can slide this arm in, block his hip here, and then start circling your hips towards his head. So for this one, we're gonna do the paper cutter choke, okay? When I'm in this position, I'm in the double over, the elbows to the mat, elbows in the armpit version of north-south. Paper cutter choke's a real good option from here. So his head is gonna be on one side of my body, usually, and I wanna kind of be smashing his face with my hip.
What's up, everybody? Coach Nate here. Just wanted to give a shout out to our new gear sponsor, X Marshall. They just started sponsoring the page and we really appreciate it. We love wearing their gear. It's awesome, it fits great, it feels great, it looks great, as you can see. So they've hooked us up now. We've got a coupon code and a link on the webpage. It's xmarshall.com. And if you enter the coupon code BJJ, the number 4 breakfast, BJJ 4 breakfast, the number 4, get yourself a 15% discount. Please come out and support them. They're a bunch of good dudes. Thank you, X Marshall. We appreciate you. Post.
And steering him one direction. It's really going to be hard or impossible for him to bridge and roll this way because I'm turning his face this way with my hip, okay? That's going to naturally want him to turn his body this way. It's going to be, if he is going to turn to get out, he's going to want to turn it that way. That's going to lift this shoulder up, okay? So this arm that's in his elbow, or in his armpit rather, is going to come and I'm going to get his collar underneath. Can you see here? I'm reaching and I'm grabbing his collar underneath the armpit. All right, once I get that grip, that's the grip you want to set first. All right, so once I get that grip, I'm going to switch this arm to the inside. I'm going to bring this arm to the inside, and I'm going to get a thumb in grip here, down low by his jaw. I don't want it like up here. I don't want it all the way at the mat either. I want it kind of in between, down low by his jaw or by his earlobe. Okay, and then once I get to here, I'm going to start squaring up, coming out like a T, right? And I'm going to drop my elbow across his throat, and then I want to sink my elbow to the mat. And if I get it all the way to the mat, I'll loosen it up. And he doesn't tap, then I'm going to start bringing my elbow up like a C until he turns, okay? So depending how tight you get that grip, if you get it real low down, sometimes he'll tap just bringing your elbow down. If you don't get it that tight, you're going to have to bring it down and then do this with your arm. So again, this one we run off of the double armpit, elbows in the armpit. So we're here. Maybe he's framing my face. I slide this arm underneath. Okay, it's real important that once I do this, I block here. I block his hip so he can't recapture his guard, okay? Because as I'm circling, if I start circling like this without blocking that hip, look what he does. So as soon as we come here, we come here. Now if he tries to bring his legs in, he can't. We circle all the way to north-south, double elbows, smashing his face with my hip, making it so he has to turn this way. He's gonna give me a little bridge. I'm gonna grab that collar and I settle back down. Now that I got the collar, I wanna put my weight on this side because I don't want him getting out. This arm comes up. We find thumb in grip by his jaw or by his ear. And then I move my body out of the way, whip my elbow over. I'm gonna put my elbow to the mat. And if he doesn't tap, I'm gonna start bringing it up. One more time, other side. Sorry. We're here, it's framing my face. Armpit, hip. Circle, circle, circle. This arm comes across. If this arm doesn't come through, there's other stuff to do that we're going to be doing later in the week, but let's say the arm comes through. So now I'm smashing him with my right hip, which means he's going to want to roll that way if he rolls. And I'm going to grab his collar underneath like this, okay? Now I'm going to shift my weight out, thumb in grip. And as I move off to the side, I whip my elbow over, elbow to the mat, and then start moving. You're drawing a C. Once it gets all the way down, if he's not tapping yet, then start doing this. It does this to his neck and pulls on his carotid. Yeah? We go to, we need to see again. 4-finger grip in the collar underneath. Yep, and then this one's a thumb in grip. Whip it over so your hands are like this. Cool? Run it, 1, 2, 3.
What's up, guys? If you like that, please smash the like button, tap the subscribe button to support the channel, and then let me know in the comments what you want to see next.